Hello there guys, this is Rebel here and welcome back to another Clash of Clans video. Today we're gonna rate one of our own attacks with Giant Healers. Giant Healer is a very nice combo. I like to run Giant Healer, or want to like to run Giant Healer, because it's pretty hard in the beginning and yeah, you need strong giants or a lot of giants. Let's talk about the Giant Healer combination. It's a really strong thing. One of the tips I got from Flammy was to put the healer down before any infantry, so infantry will never get damaged and get focused on by the healer. That would be terrible if you have one barbarian running around somewhere which gets healed by the healer and the healer doesn't heal the giants, all the giants die. No. Good tip, good tip. At the moment I'm looking for elixir. I'm almost maxed out on gold, so anything I get above roughly 100k I won't be able to spend or won't even receive because I'm maxed out. So I shouldn't be looking at gold bases. We're learning. Nah, no resources. Yes, this looks more like it. One easy pick off air defense on the top of the base. Seems like there are not too many point defenses in range, and there's a mortar upgrading. Clan Castle is in the back, but could be easily drawn out by one barbarian. Or, yeah, one barbarian. The giants are taking a lot of damage from all these point defenses. 3 point defenses and 2 AoE splash things are shooting down at these giants. And because they're all focused from, or 2 are focused from the same area, they go down one by one pretty quickly. Okay, wizard tower down, cannon down, 3 defenses down in total. Only 2 giants left. Okay, spawn in some more archers. Maybe some barbarians to start soaking up the damage, but I realized here that I had only 1 archer left. One giant left, so I threw in some barbarians. All those archers were getting healed by the healer, but the mortar one-shotted them. Terrible thing. Well, the mortar will have a field day on all these infantry units. I got 19 goblins left and 1 wall breaker. What to do? Okay, break in down here. But because there will be a mortar firing, you should drop 1 goblin, wait for the mortar to fire, then drop more. Or a couple. Just don't drop all of them once before even the first mortar hit got, or well, arrived. Somewhat I did practically save this raid from being a total disaster because I collected 16 and 10k, which is total loss, but it would have been a more loss, less loss. But we're not gonna leave it with this loss, we're just going into a new battle. Welcome back for another harsh lesson Giant Healer. As you can see, running with 10 giants and 1 healer. Maybe afterwards I think this is a bit too less giants. Checking clan castles, always check for clan castles and then go in for the air defense. That wall breaker was a bit of a waste, but now I have the possibility to throw in wall breakers for the middle. Healer in, and once the air defense goes down, wow, that's a lot of point defenses shooting. In total there are 5 defenses shooting at this big group of wall breakers. 2 giants get spring trapped. Ouch. throwing in some extra barbarians and archers to try and kick in after all the giants. Ooh, the healer is stuck on one giant, but the one giant gets taken out by all the point defenses. Too bad there at the top, all the infantry is getting killed. Another spring trap, ouch, ouch. Almost no more giants left. I'm going to get 1 star, but I want those resources. So, last resort of goblins at the bottom. I don't think they will get in through to the gold because there is so much defenses still standing there and not being distracted. We got the 1 star. Are we going to get the 2nd star? No, I don't think so. I could use my clan castle to get the 1 star. Will I do that? Yeah, I think no. I'm not gonna do it. Oh, got 1 star. That was enough for me. Thank you for watching, and I think I'll load up another battle. And welcome back for another battle. This time, no, not feeling like giant healer. I want raiding, so I have more of a raiding focused army, and we will start looking into some more gold focused farming. Not so much. This gold count looks pretty good. All the gold is on the outside, so with a couple of giants and archers I can easily pick off this base. Checking the corners always if you want to try and get 50% or want those trophies. Spread out units to get the free buildings. Going to start out with dropping archers on those buildings I just spotted. There's not so much gold in these collectors, but we kinda knew that because all the storages look pretty full to me. Okay, everything free is covered now. Let's start working on these defenses. Throwing in some barbarians to soak up the damage. Whoops, that barbarian was a little bit late. Should have used that giant a bit earlier, but the first defense is down and we can start freely picking away at those gold storages. Second one, same tactic, 5 or 6 archers to get down this cannon easily. Need that archer tower to start focusing on this giant. What will happen now? So I can throw in some more archers to finish off this archer tower. While talking, our units collected about 70k of the gold, and the rest of the gold is now freely available for my archers to pick off. The next question, are we going to get 50%? I would really like that. Let's check in a second if there are some more free buildings on the site. Looks like yes, up here. The builder's hut. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it with this. Do we need one more? 60. Barracks are still quite low health. It's always good to pick off barracks. No, this builder's hut and this army camp is going to be plenty to get my 50%, and I will have a very cheap 120k gold if I reckon correctly. Yes, didn't get all the elixir back we spent, but I take that trade any day, anytime. The great thing about such a raiding setup is that you can queue up really fast, and I just took a 1-second crash break between these two fights, queued up some new army, and we're good to go and start raiding again. What kind of bases will we find this time? Not terrible bases like that. Pooh, even worse. Why are we finding such low gold bases? Because our trophy count is too low. So we need to try to get trophies as well. Looks a bit more reasonable, but was fairly well upgraded and not enough to really get into. Pooh. starting to look better. Hey. 70k, 70k, free town hall, which means free trophies, which means maybe even more free things. Free resources. Yes, so I'm definitely going to take on this base, going for 1 star, some resources, and maybe even 2 stars. Yes, I think if I go for resources, I will go for 2 stars as well. Start distracting these cannons while I kill them with all the archers. No clan castle, guys. I should have checked for that first, or at least I think this barbarian up here is in range of the clan castle. The first cannons are dead, the archer tower is dead. Now only the mortar is going to be very annoying. I think I have to use giants to get that mortar distracted. Oh, I hope that giant is I hope that giant is going to distract that mortar pretty quick. First star in the pocket and raid all those resources. Second giant inbound, because the first giant is dead. He's just stopping on top of all those archers. Too bad for those archers, but they are going to die. We got most of the resources. Let's pick up some more free buildings to try and get that 50% free one free barracks, but it's a very little archer tower. So if I need some more percentages, it would be easy to pick off. The last of the resources will be in the center. I don't think I'll break into that with my current raiding idea. I'm not going to get the full 100% with this army, and not gonna work out well. 43%. Pick off more barracks. That mortar is going to have a field day on those archers. But I got the second star. That will be enough for me. Yeah, could have been a bit more gold, but it's a very nice raid. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna queue up a new army, and I think I'll split this episode here. So I will see you guys next time.